Look who's here, Jay Young. He's with the energy group King Operating. Hey, Jay, it's great to have you on. This fight is really heating up. What's your take on this? Now, Texas is banning the state and also local government entities from doing business with any financial firms that boycotts oil and gas in Texas. And we're talking BlackRock, UBS, 8 of the companies are trying to do this. What's your take on it?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you don't support the oil and gas business, why should we do business with you? The type deal. I mean, I hate to draw the line in the sand, Liz, but you know what? I mean, really, hey, we need to support the oil and gas business. And I don't know if it's a Trump-like, idea that, hey, you know what? Let's forget about this and let's get these guys back in, because these guys are one of the reasons why you're seeing high oil prices right now, because we're not drilling for oil in the United States like we should and like we have been in the past. So, man, we need to boycott. I think Liz is like boycotting these places, which I definitely agree with.
So what 100%. You're saying is if they follow through, if they win with their boycott, gas prices could go up. And, taxes could go up, Jay. You know this. I mean, oil and gas is the largest industry in Texas. It's like more than a third of the economy. And oil and gas, they pay billions and billions of dollars in state and local taxes that fund teachers, fund schools, fund roads, fund infrastructure, health and essential services. So if you destroy, if you try to do this to oil and gas, who's going to pay for all of that?
Exactly. So you've got to have the infrastructure in place, which we do. We've got to have, that's one of the reasons why oil and gas is so high, because the capital infusion, that's what they're talking about with BlackRock. BlackRock quit investing. There's several reasons why oil and gas prices are high or higher than they were, right after the pandemic. They went to $30 to $40 a barrel right after the zero or minus, whatever, which was kind of a glitch. But then they went to 30, 40, and then all of a sudden, when the oil markets didn't come back around, then what they saw was oil and gas prices continuing to go up because, governments were in our way with the ESG and the government was there. The public companies weren't participating in new oil and gas drilling activities, and capital infusion was just went away. It dried up, and we need capital to drill for oil and gas in the United States, and especially the good old state of Texas.
80% of the U.S. power grid comes from oil and gas and nuclear. Renewables are a fraction of it. But you have 350 investment funds, J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs did there. They're saying, don't invest in fossil fuel companies in Texas. So what happens to the power grid if they succeed?
Yeah, if they succeed, then that means that the chances of us going blackout is a lot better. So we don't need to see that. We need to continue drilling for oil and gas in the United States. We need to keep pouring oil money back. You heard the Trump, days when they were drill, baby, drill. We were paying $2 at the pump for gasoline. We're not doing that today. And because we're not doing that, we're seeing higher oil prices. As a matter of fact, I feel like this is really extraordinary because normally when you have high oil prices, the solution to high oil prices normally is high oil prices, because when prices are high, people start drilling for oil and gas, and then all of a sudden we oversupply the demand and prices start coming back down.
Okay.
This time we're not seeing that. We're still 20, 30% less rigs drilling for oil in the United States. So you're not seeing
Interesting. Okay. Interesting stuff, Jay Young. Great to have you on. Thanks for your insights there.